All right, well done. We've gotten through to stage 3. We have our base and our side developed, which we may end up modifying a little bit as we go. But what we need to do now is we've got our individual parts, but what we have now is we'd have two of the same part. Now, in a part studio, we only ever want to draw in one instance of everything. So in this case, because we've got two things and we're going to be building some other things into it, we need to use our assembly tab. So we're going to click over onto that to be able to make our way through. So at the moment, there's nothing in here, but again, have a look at the top and we've got some different options that we have. We've got some instances of stuff in here. So at the moment, we've got our origin, which is a really good starting point. So we're going to start by inserting our parts that we need. So at the moment in our current document, we're going to add in one base and one side. And then we're going to go tick. So from there, we can move our pieces around and see how they fit together. But what makes it easier to be able to work with is we want to fix something in. So what we have to do that are these fasteners. And for most of what we do, the fasten mate's going to be good. Sometimes we might use some of these other ones to be able to show movement and action like that. But for this instance, a fasten mate is perfect. So the shortcut for that is M. I'm going to click on that. And what this asks for is we need to click on two things that we basically want to glue together. So I'm going to start with the top. So I notice how the shape and the orientation changes. I want that to be up and down. So if we have a look closely at that, we can see we've got a certain orientation going up, left. We want to find the center of this one, so it's the opposite of that, so they align perfectly. We can always adjust them with the offset later, but if we can get it right in the first instance, that's good. If I want to be able to change it or rotate it, we've got some options in there as well. But in this case, pointing that to the front is awesome, and I'm going to hit tick. So from there, what I need to be able to do is I want to attach this guy in as well. So the easiest way I find is using edges. So if you think about what edge needs to be touching in here to that. So rotating is your friend in here. So I'm going to start by going on that inside edge there. Notice I've got it going along almost like the cylinder that way. So I'm going to click on that and I need to replicate that over here. So that edge is going to touch there is going to be this one here. And then I'm going to go tick. So what I should be able to do now is I've got one of those done. Now I could copy that and do that process again, but what I've got up here is I've got a replicate. So what I can do with that is I'm going to choose that. And what is this going to ask me to do is I want to replicate that, and then I should be able to find a copy of that as well. So then it automatically creates it. But notice what I've done in that first place. Oh, I only need individual edges. So let's start by just selecting that edge, which is going to probably be that one, isn't it? No, it's going to be that one, outside edge over here. So taking the time, and so it just makes our life easier. We could do the mate again, but I want to show you some different tools. So now we've got our base set up. Now we're missing some pieces. We're not going to put the arm in, but we are going to put the PCB, and we are going to put in our controller PCB. So I'm going to come back over to the insert, and at the moment we need to go into another document. If you go into Home, into Guildford Grammar School, into Reference Materials, you'll see we have Engineering Components. Now, if you search through, there's a couple of things that we need to include. That PCB LittleArm is the first one. And what we want here is the assembly. And we're going to go through and we want that PCB LittleArm controller. And we're going to put those in. Doesn't matter anywhere, we're just going to add them in there. From there, we are going to go back out of this, and then we're going to find our double battery holder, not the 8, but a 6. So we've got lots of different general components, so we're going to insert him in as well. So again, make sure you're on the assembly, not the part studio, and we're going to click him and then hit OK. And we have now our components. So what we can do now is if I click on that, I've got a handle to be able to rotate. So this guy I'm just going to add in because I kind of want to look at where he needs to go. I'm going to go square, bring him up so he kind of sits in the spot that I kind of want him. You can see my internet at the moment is not as good as it needs to be. I go to top, and that's probably about where I'd like it. And if we have a look, that's probably enough space for my PCB. I could make it a little bit shorter if I want. I could make it straight, but we want to make sure that things fit. So I'm just going to leave him sitting there. This one is going to be on our controller. So if I go to the top, he's going to be sitting somewhere around there, back to my right. I'm going to bring him up. And he's probably going to be sitting on the top of this somewhere. So I'm going to click on him and just rotate him so he's on a similar sort of angle. This is just kind of for a reference at the moment. So he goes there. And then this guy, we're going to actually fasten him in. So I'm going to go on that circle there and that circle there. And if I got everything right in the dimensions I gave you, that should align beautifully. Now, this guy's probably not going to sit directly on the bottom because we've got little spiky bits. So let's offset that. If we have a look, we've got the Z up and down. That's the one that we need to offset. So I'm going to go up. And we can see it's going the wrong way, so I need to go back down the other way. So I'm just hitting the arrow to bring it down. So let's just go like 2 mils up is probably going to be similar to what it shows. So now that is kind of where we want to look at. That's where it's going to be. We've got connections for our arm here, and there's going to be a bunch of terminal blocks on this side that we're going to then attach up to here. Depending on how you have your setup. Now, I've got mine set up, so I'm going to have some sort of control board that sits there. As long as it doesn't go over the top of that, that's kind of our next stage that we're looking at. But at the moment, I have everything in that I need to be able to model around with the exception of my components. So I might bring those in now as well. So we're going to go to Insert. In that other documents, go back out of the battery pack, and I need to go through and I'm going to find the pieces that I need. So I need keep going through. I think it might be that toggle switch. He looks a bit funky at the moment, but let's have a look in assemblies. I want the the standard one. So he goes in there, so we're going to need one of those. You might need more. We keep going through. We're going to bring in, so these are the other components we're going to use. We're going to use one of those potentiometers. So make sure in the assembly, bring that through, click it somewhere, go back out, and then we saw the last button that we're going to be using, which is going to be that momentary push button. And again, pick the assembly, bring it through, and go tick. So what's really cool about this is we can then have a look at how they're going to exist. Now, these are pretty close to what our actual things are going to be. But each of them will have, if we have a look, can I get that circle? Will it give me that? Not on that one. Let's try this one. So they're all about, if we have a 7 mil hole in our board, we will have space for all of these to sit. So they're the components. If we need more, so you will need more than one for the combination of everything. But if you want to have two of these, we can choose that toggle switch, Command C, Command V, and we can bring more than one in. Now, that is a problem that I will have fixed up before you get playing with this, so I can make sure that these guys stay together for you. But that's our stage that we're going to stop. So we're going to go to our create version. So version 3, this is base in assembly with parts or with components. Okay, so then next stage, we're going to have a look at designing up a controller that will have some features that we can have a look at. So well done on that stage. We'll see you on the next one.